with everything. How long ago did you join Twitter? Like, was that a while ago?
It was about 8 months ago, and really for about 2 or 3 months, I didn't do anything. I just kind of watched, just watched what the opportunity was out there, and just to see, because I want to make sure that I wasn't going to do anything, because I've seen brands doing it wrong, and maybe you guys have too, but I've seen some people doing it wrong, and so we just kind of watched for a while to see how this worked and how we could best engage customers in a creative way and have some fun with it without making anybody mad.
That's definitely a good idea.
That's a good question. So what did they think when they hired you? Like, what did they say to you was that they want, why were they hiring you in the first place?
Well, I was hired originally a couple years ago to do, the IT things, and I still do the technology related items. And we got to the point where, and I've had some background in search engine optimization and web development and all that kind of stuff. And so we got to the point where I was asked to, kind of engage in some of these blogs and things for starters. So we kind of got into the, putting, remarks and comments on blogs and those sorts of things. And that's kind of where it started. And then it kind of led into all these other things. And we created a Facebook fan page and we're working on a Facebook application just like everybody else has. So at that point, and now eventually my title has changed to Information and Social Technologies. So I think it's interesting, and even some of the PR firms and marketing folks, some of them just don't get this. They weren't taught this. So,
you said you saw some of the other companies doing it wrong. In what ways, and what were some of the major things?
Maybe I should
try to get into trouble.
What's the wrong way?
Maybe I should have brought some examples.
What is the wrong way to do this?
Oh yeah, okay. We sell franchises. Okay, you can buy a Tasti-D-Lite franchise and open it wherever you want. And so there's an opportunity there to perhaps engage folks that are looking for franchise opportunities. And then some chains will get on Twitter and they'll just say, looking for franchise candidates. And that'll be all they'll put on their Twitter. So they sign up for a Twitter account and it just says, looking for franchise candidates. And that's it. So that might be, probably not the best approach, I think, there. I don't know if that's a good example for you, but I think there's plenty of them out there. They just jump on, oh, Twitter. I saw Twitter today in the New York Times. Let's do something on Twitter. And someone in the marketing department will say, hey, you, get on Twitter and tweet something about our company and get a whole bunch of followers and, increase sales. The economy's bad. Let's get on social media sites. It'll be great. It's all free, right? Well, again, if you measure this stuff and do it right, you can have some success with it.
I think it's great that you do it from a personal standpoint, because that's what you, like, when you were showing us that you do with the customers. I feel like you pay attention to them as individuals, and I feel like that's going to give you better recognition than as if you just do it, like, right, I'm looking for, like, a franchise person.
Right.
So I think your approach is a lot better.
Thank you. If you look, Comcast is they've got their name out there. They got a guy, and if you go on the Comcast Cares, I think is his username, and it shows his actual picture, says his name. I'll tell people my name. I don't have my picture on there. I just have the Tasti-D-Lite, logo. So it's not as personable as some of them, I think, but I do interact and people ask me, I'll tell them who I am and send them to the website or whatever. And I think it'll get there. I've been pretty conservative, I think, with my approach to the whole thing.
I meant more as if like your responses to the people.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
okay.
Not
yeah.
like, because I feel like that defeats the purpose of you just kind of exposing yourself more than the company.
Yeah. There was one thing I was going to show on TweetDeck when you shorten your URL. Are you familiar with that? You when you shorten your URL with bit.ly, you know how to go on and see your statistics for that link and how to measure that. I'll just show you real quick here.
Was that way? I mean, I only know tiny URL. Is that?
Yeah.
But folks use the other, that bit.
Yeah, let me show you real quick if we don't get that fail with. Okay, for example, this right here, I had went in